Go interactive with X-Ray, where we bring trading experts to you live in the platform. Choose sessions, watch live market analysis, and catch up on your favorite market insights anytime. Ask questions and go one-to-one with leading experts on gold, oil, FX, crypto, indices, and equities. X-Ray, your very own analysis team, right at your fingertips. That's higher trading from MarketsX.
And we're live. What's happening, people? Good morning, Europe, and welcome everyone to our live stream. My name is Andrew, and for the last 10 years, I've worked in many retail and institutional Forex brokerages in Europe. Follow me in this amazing journey and find out the hidden corners of Forex trading. Learn what most Forex brokers don't want you to know and get rewarded for learning. We are proud to announce that starting today, we are broadcasting live every day on our new YouTube channel. You can find the link in the description down below. And if you like what you see, guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and support us in delivering more great content. This show is proudly sponsored by our partners at Forexy and Markets.com. European markets opening coming up. And we're back. Good morning, everyone. How is your day going so far? Type your comments. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're struggling with anything, and I'll do my best to help. Here's what's happening in the markets today, 24th of November, 2020. We had a big shake-off in the markets last night after the Composite PMI numbers from US came out better than expected, pushing the US dollar higher and creating a domino effect to the downside for the European currencies and gold. Crude oil futures rally above $43 a barrel, closing at its highest level since August. And some good news from the States, guys. President Donald Trump tweeted earlier on that he had told his team, do what needs to be done with regard to initial protocols. So basically, he's accepting the transition of Joe Biden as the new U.S. president. This also gave the U.S. dollar a kick to the upside, as well as the stock sector. Gold futures, on the other hand, guys, were thrown to the downside, trading as low as $18.19 an ounce. And Bitcoin keeps calm and steady, consolidating around the $18,435 level. Now, I had a breaking news coming in a few minutes ago regarding the German index, guys, the DAX 30. Apparently, the DAX 30 index is changing its requirements for inclusion for companies. The DAX 30 index plans to become bigger and stronger and expand to 40 companies instead of the present 30. Very good news for traders. The new requirements for companies to be listed on the DAX include 2 years of profits, audited quarterly and yearly statements. Some more news will come out during the day today. But this is what is going on. Very big news, guys. The DAX 30 plans to become bigger and stronger and expand to 40 companies. Now, let's have a quick look at a couple of interesting articles, guys. See how the markets open today. We are exactly 5 minutes into the European trading session. And then we're going to move on to the charts of the day and the signals of the day. What do you say? All right, let's crack on with it. So, European stock markets are seen opening higher today amid continued enthusiasm over the progress towards a COVID vaccine and as clarity emerges over the transition of power in the United States. At 2:05 a.m. Eastern Time, the DAX futures in Germany traded 0.5% higher. CAC 40 futures in France climbed 0.7%, and the FTSE 100 futures contract in the UK rose 0.3%. Emily Murphy, the General Services Administration, had yesterday effectively acknowledged Joe Biden as the winner of the presidential election 3 weeks after the event, saying he could have briefings and funding to ease his transition into the role. As I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, guys, President Donald Trump tweeted his approval on the move, suggesting he has come to terms with the result, even though he vowed to continue fighting. Well, that's Donald Trump. I love his attitude, but on this occasion, I'm afraid it's a bit useless. Uncertainty over whether there will be an orderly transfer of power in the largest economy in the world had weighed on the markets to a certain extent since November 3rd elections. However, the dominant driver of late has been the progress in the search for a vaccine for COVID-19. On Monday, yesterday, guys, AstraZeneca announced its candidate had an efficiency of up to 90% in certain doses, the third potential vaccine after similarly positive news from Pfizer and Moderna. In Europe, some governments have already started scaling back their recent lockdowns, although Monday's PMI data pointed to significant economic damage having already been done. Correct. A few minutes ago, we had the German third quarter GDP, which came out positive. It rose 8.5% on the quarter, a recovery from the historic 9.7% fall in the previous quarter. Now, what's going on with oil? We had a very good rally on oil futures, guys, on the Asian trading session and on the US trading session last night. So oil prices continued to post gains today, with the Brent contract climbing to levels not seen since March, as further positive COVID-19 vaccine news pointed to a reasonably prompt recovery in oil demand. Also, the news that Joe Biden will ease effectively the new elect president of the United States helped sentiment all over the world. Now, crude oil supply data from the American Petroleum Institute are due later in the day, guys, and tomorrow we should see the crude oil inventories. U.S. crude futures traded 1.3% higher at 43.62 a barrel, while the international benchmark Brent contract rose 1.1% to 46.55. Wow. Both oil benchmarks settled up about 2% on Monday after gaining about 5% last week. Very, very good movement. Gold futures, unfortunately, guys, fell 0.6% to 1826.70 an ounce, dropping to its lowest level in 4 months, while the Euro USD traded 0.1% lower at 118.51. Whoa. Big shake-off in the markets last night, guys. Let's have a quick look at gold. I'm only going to read 2 paragraphs, and then we're going to move on to the economic calendar, the charts of the day, and the signals provided by investing.com. 4 additional signals, guys. Check our sponsors, guys. ForexC has an amazing Facebook chat group where they post everyday signals with an accuracy of up to 75-80% in some cases. And markets.com have an amazing trading platform which gives you tons and tons of signals every day on all asset classes. So check them out, guys. Now, let's read these 2 paragraphs that I was telling you about so we can move on. Gold dropped to the lowest level in 4 months amid optimism over COVID-19 vaccine developments and the triggering of a formal transition process. To President-elect Joe Biden. Wow. Guys, it's amazing. It's amazing. I had 2 coffees this morning and I'm still not fully awake. So pardon me if I make some tiny mistakes. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. The General Services Administration acknowledged Biden as the apparent winner of the presidential election yesterday, following weeks of inaction. And President Donald Trump called on his agencies and departments to cooperate. Biden plans to nominate former Federal Reserve Chairman Janet Yellen to serve as his Treasury Secretary. People familiar with the matter said. Now, that is an amazing news, guys. Janet Yellen was the Fed chairman for 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. She did a great job, and she knows what to do. She's very, very familiar with this position. Hopefully, good things will come. Now, quick look at the economic calendar, guys, and see what's expected to happen today. 9 o'clock, nice and early this morning, we had the German GDP year over year and quarterly. They came out better than economists have predicted. That should give the euro a bit of a boost after the big drop that it suffered last night. You're going to see the charts in a minute. At 4 o'clock today, just half an hour before the US Open, we're going to have the ECB President Christine Lagarde holding a press conference again. Let's see what she's going to say. She was very dovish in her last appearances, and now she seems to be speaking every day bringing news in the eurozone. Now, right, what's gonna happen in the afternoon? Not a lot going on today at 7 o'clock GMT +2. We're gonna have FOMC member Williams holding a press conference, followed by FOMC member Clarida, and then we're gonna have another press conference from the ECB at 7:45 GMT +2. And just before midnight, guys, half an hour before midnight, we're going to have the API weekly crude oil stock. I'm really curious what's going to happen tomorrow with the crude oil inventories. Now, enough with the news, enough with the reading. Are you ready to check the charts of the day and the signals of the day? Good. We're coming back live in 30 seconds with the signals of the day, guys.
Keep your finger on the market pulse with the News Alerts tool. Stay up to date on the latest sentiment across all the major asset classes. Uncover bullish or bearish signals tied to specific assets that could be developing before major price moves, and track how news sentiment correlated with price in the past. Track the news volume on an asset, its fear index, and get a better feel for its underlying strength. All with News Alerts, your central hub for market information. That's higher trading from MarketsX.
Right, and we are back with the charts of the day, guys. As I said, we had a big whipsaw movement last night on the markets. We're starting with crude oil futures, guys, which currently trade at $43.50. Check out the movement we had overnight. Very nice push for crude oil futures. And if you look carefully, you can see the uptrend, guys. Very good uptrend. So far, the price is well supported by all three moving averages. We see the RSI and stochastic trading quite high in the overbought levels, but still, crude oil WTI can push even further today based on the news that we got. Now, we saw very tiny pullback up here in the last hour or so. Apparently, crude oil futures did not even have the power to test the 20 moving average, which is the closest one to the price. Okay, so that usually indicates quite a bit of buying power on the markets. We're moving on to the most liquid currency pair in the world, guys. The Euro USD, currently trading at 118.71 on a 1-hour chart. Well supported, trading above the 200 MA and above the 50 MA. Very good engulfing candlestick. Wow, there you go. Apparently, the markets are reacting to the good results we had coming from Germany an hour ago. Very good rally. Wow, check this out, guys. Apparently, the euro is going in an uptrend as the price is well supported by the 200 MA. We saw a fake breakout last night, which scared everyone, and I'm sure a lot of traders had a bit of losses, or a lot of stop losses were triggered last night. This is unfortunate, but financial markets are unpredictable, guys. These things happen quite a lot. Let's see what's going to happen. RSI stochastic still pointing upwards. Now, if the euro will keep the upward movements, probably traders will eye the 119 flat level as the first take profit level. We're moving on to the pound, guys, the cable GBP USD pair, which again is pushing higher. Very good rally on the Asian trading session after a massive drop that it suffered last night. 133.69 for the pound as things stand right now. RSI stochastic pointing upwards sharply. Probably the news that UK and EU are this close of sealing a deal, and UK will not leave the European bloc with no deal, helps the positivity on the pound and the sentiment. Also, the fact that UK is easing off the lockdown, from 2nd of December. Again, businesses are reopening. People start spending a bit more money sustaining the economy. That's, again, a good news. We might see the pound pushing way higher than it is right now. USD JPY, guys, very good rally for the US dollar on the US trading session last night. It made a U-turn on the Asian trading session. It's currently trading at 104.30, testing the 200 MA. at 104.23 by the looks of it. RSI stochastic turned around. Let's see what's going to happen. If the candlesticks decide to settle above the 200 MA, guys, we might be looking at an uptrend. We might be looking at a U-turn, from this previous low we had on the 11th of 11th, a couple of weeks ago. Right, AUD USD. What an amazing push for the Aussie dollar, guys. Check this out. Very, very good rally. The Aussie dollar is rallying versus the US dollar on the last two trading sessions. 0.7355 for the Aussie dollar. Go, go, go. Go, Aussie dollar. RSI stochastic are up in the overbought levels. The price is well supported by all three moving averages. Right, okay. Good rally. Good rally for the Aussie dollar. Well done. USD CAD, guys, one of my favorite currency pairs when I'm trading. Why? Because it's ranging for a long period of time. Check this out. Check this out, guys. It was yesterday when we were looking at this currency pair, and I was showing you the US dollar trading somewhere there. And I was showing you the average highs and the average lows on the chart. And I said, right, the USD CAD tends to range quite a lot. So it might get back into its range, and it happened. We saw the push that happened yesterday, and we saw the sharp drop that happened overnight. 130.32 for USD CAD. The US dollar is trading at its lows, apparently targeting the 130.20. With the RSI stochastic way lower. Now, if that level will be broken, guys, we're probably going to see the US dollar at 129.85 and even lower at 129.37. Now, I had a very, very interesting chat last night with an investment specialist, and she told me the Eurozone and the US are probably trying to keep their currencies to the lowest so they facilitate international trade. Think about it. It makes a bit of sense. The economies were hit hard, guys, since March, since February. Yeah, we're talking about almost a year of economies constantly being bashed by COVID, the COVID virus, and also elections in the US and the Brexit situation and everything that goes on. So it makes a bit of sense for the countries to try and lower their national currency to facilitate international commerce and boost the economy. Let's see if that's what's going to happen. So far, we're looking at a very weak USD CAD. Let's move on to the US dollar index, guys, which is basically the US dollar traded against a basket of currencies, against 6 other currencies. 92.23 for the US dollar right now. We saw the amazing rally after the PMI numbers came out yesterday on the US trading session. The price went through the 200 moving average, triggering some stop losses, unfortunately, for the ones of you that got caught on the other side of the trade. And it started, basically, the price got rejected by the 200 MA, continuing the downtrend. Now, targets for the US dollar, we might see it reaching the 92 flat level, as that's the previous low. And if that's the case, probably traders will set their first take profit somewhere there. Now, moving on to gold, guys. Gold trading at these very, very lows. It traded as low as 18.19 last night. It gained a bit in the last 3-4 hours. We see gold trading now at 18.26.30, heading towards that 20 moving average at 18.35.27. RSI stochastic way in the oversold levels. They're literally fighting for dear life. They're crawling in the oversold levels. Good opportunity for very short-term buy positions. Some people will say, there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity, at least to the 20 MA, to the 18.35.27 level. Let's see. We're gonna have a look at the signals in a minute and see what analysts are thinking. 46.38 for Brent oil futures this morning, guys. Again, the same rally that we witnessed on crude oil WTI. Very nice rally. A small correction that did not even have the power to come down to test the 20 MA. RSI stochastic in the overbought levels, apparently turning around, but still trading really, really high. We might see another rally on Brent oil today, guys. Silver futures, just like gold futures, big drop, sharp drop last night. And as things stand right now, 23.46 for silver futures. RSI stochastic again at their lows in the oversold levels. We might see a tiny correction, at least to the 20 MA, 23.584. Okay, about 12 points from the current market price. Alternatively, it might push even higher, the correction, to 23.84, where that 50 moving average is. Let's see. If the dollar continues the downtrend, guys, the correction is very likely to happen. And now, the last two, the champions, guys. We're looking at Bitcoin. Nice and steady, still steady at 18,492. $8 short of 18,500, where it was trading yesterday, well supported by the 20 and the 50 MA. The 200 MA is way further at 17,861. Yeah, so it's what is it, about $600, $500 from the current market price. Okay, great potential for Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. I made another bet last night, guys. I was double or nothing on Bitcoin that by Friday is going to reach the 20,000 mark. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to pay 2 bottles of wine. Let's see what's going to happen. Now, Ethereum, guys, had a very good rally in the last couple of days. Apparently not keeping up with the Bitcoin, which is taking a break to catch his breath. $612.79 for Ethereum as things stand right now. Amazing rally for Ethereum on the last 3-4 trading session. It started the movement on Friday, I think. Right, we saw a tiny pullback testing the 20 MA at $604, and then the price got rejected, indicating another rally. RSI, stochastic, tiny pullback, and now they both turned around, pointing to the upside. We might see another rally today, guys. Very interesting what's going on. Why is that? Ethereum is much cheaper than Bitcoin. So if you can't afford to trade on Bitcoin, guys, with a leverage of 1 to 2 or 1 to 5, which is still expensive, you still need a couple of grand for one Bitcoin, even if you're trading with that kind of leverage. Ethereum, guys, is way cheaper. Yeah, you can trade Ethereum with a couple of $100, and if you get it right, you can make a bit of profit. Right, this is what is happening with the market so far, guys. Quick look at technical analysis, half an hour, 23 minutes into the European opening. Quick look. So Euro USD, GBP USD, strong buy positions on all 4 time frames. USD JPY and USD CHF, strong sell on all 4 time frames. AUD USD, guys, just like we saw the charts a minute ago, strong buy against the dollar on all 4 time frames. The euro is supposed to weaken versus the pound with strong sell on all 4 time frames. Yeah, Euro GBP and USD CAD, again, strong sell on all 4 time frames. Towards the bottom of the chart, wow, I love these charts today, guys. A lot of clarity. Let's hope they keep the direction. Kiwi dollar, US dollar, strong buy. They are at the NZD USD, strong buy on all 4 time frames. Euro JPY, strong buy. Euro CHF, strong buy. GBP JPY and GBP CHF, again, strong buy on all 4 time frames. Go. Let's see what's happening with commodities, guys. Commodities. What is gold doing? What is silver doing? Right, there we go. When we talk about commodities, the situation is a bit different. A lot of uncertainty on gold and silver futures. The hourly and the daily remain a strong sell, though. Nothing on 5 minutes and 15 minutes charts. Probably the markets are still calming down after the rally they had. Crude oil, WTI, and Brent oil, again, nothing is going on a 5 minute and a 15 minute chart. The hourly and the daily remain a strong buy. Natural gas, strong buy on all 4 time frames, which is good. It's a good indication. And US wheat, again, nothing really happening. Quick look at the European indices, and then I'll let you go, guys. And I'm gonna have probably the 3rd coffee of the day to be sure. I'm wide awake till the US Open in the afternoon. There we go. FTSE 100. 4 buy on all 4 time frames. CAC 40, 4 buy on all 4 time frames. The DAX 30, guys, soon to be the DAX 40. Strong buy on all 4 time frames. Wow, good rally. Good rally. Half an hour into the European opening today. What else do we have? PSI 20, strong buy. Belgium 20, strong buy on all 4 time frames. WIG 20, strong buy. Right, everything is going up. A lot of strong buy positions on the European indices. Right, guys. Enough for today. Leave me alone. I want to go and have a 3rd coffee, and I'll come back with more news at 4:30 GMT +2 for the U.S. markets open. And if you behave, we're going to ring the bell today. Until then, remember to trade responsibly, and may all your trades be in the money. Have a great day, guys.